August is not a quiet month for you, Aries. It's one of those stretches where the sky seems to reach directly into your life and start rearranging the furniture. Between an eclipse that lands in one of the most personal corners of your chart, a shift of Venus into your relationship zone, and Mars stirring up your home and family life, this is a month where the ordinary rhythm of your days gets interrupted by something bigger. And when I look at how these transits stack up specifically for Aries, I can already see 3 genuinely encouraging developments, and 2 areas where you'll need to slow down and handle yourself with more care. The reason this particular period matters so much is timing. These planets aren't moving in isolation. Venus settles into a place that governs your closest bonds, Mercury lights up your creativity, and then later sharpens your daily focus, and the Leo eclipse acts almost like a cosmic reset button for your sense of identity and joy. When several transits touch the same themes back to back, the effect compounds. You don't just feel a nudge, you feel a redirection. So stay with me all the way through, because I'm going to walk you through every major transit in order, explain exactly what it means for you as an Aries, and separate the openings from the pitfalls. By the end, you'll know where to lean in, where to be cautious, and how to make August work in your favor rather than against you. Before we go deeper, I want to be honest with you about something. Everything I share in this video is based on the general movement of the planets through the Aries wheel. That's genuinely useful, but it's also the surface. Your actual birth chart is completely unique to the exact date, time, and place you were born, and that's where the real precision lives. This is why we offer personalized services like a full birth chart reading, relationship compatibility and soulmate readings, career readings, life purpose readings, and both monthly and yearly forecasts. We also do question-based personal guidance, where you bring one specific situation, and we look at exactly what your chart says about it. A general horoscope tells you the weather for your whole sign. A personal reading tells you what's happening in your specific sky. If you've ever felt like a monthly forecast almost fits, but not quite, that gap is exactly what a personalized reading closes. You'll find the WhatsApp number and chat link in the description box if you want that deeper level of insight. Now let's get into the real substance of your August. Before August even begins, a quiet but powerful undercurrent is already shaping your mindset. Uranus, forming a trine to Pluto, works gently in the background of your personal growth and creative self-expression. This isn't a loud transit, but it's a foundational one. It loosens something that's been stuck in how you see yourself, opening the door for slow, genuine transformation. You may notice old mental patterns starting to feel outdated, and fresh ideas about who you want to become quietly taking their place. Think of this as the ground being prepared before the seeds of August get planted. Pay attention to the insights that surface now, because they set the tone for everything that follows. Good news number 1. Venus enters Libra, August 6. Your relationships get their glow back. This is the first piece of genuinely good news, and it's a big one for you. On August 6th, Venus moves into Libra, landing squarely in the part of your life that governs one-on-one connections and your closest commitments. For a sign as independent and fast-moving as Aries, this is a beautiful softening. Suddenly, the energy shifts toward your partnerships. You may feel a stronger pull to resolve a lingering conflict with a partner or a close friend. And the good part is that the desire to fix it will actually be there on both sides. This transit makes it noticeably easier to attract new, balanced relationships, and if you're already committed, it deepens the emotional intimacy and mutual respect you share. You'll find yourself more willing to meet people halfway, to compromise without feeling like you're losing yourself in the process. You may also feel drawn to people who bring a genuine sense of peace and beauty into your world, and that instinct is worth trusting. There's also a strong theme of harmony and negotiation running through this transit. Your usual direct approach to conflict softens into something more diplomatic and graceful. If you've got business or legal matters that need smoothing over, This is an excellent window to find middle ground solutions and repair past misunderstandings through fair, open conversation. The universe is basically asking you to balance your own desires against the needs of the people around you. And for once, that balance won't feel like a sacrifice. If you're experiencing confusion in love or relationships, our relationship compatibility and soulmate readings can give you personalized insight based on your actual birth chart. The WhatsApp number and chat link are in the description box. Good news number 2. Mercury enters Leo, August 9th. Your creative fire comes alive. The second piece of good news arrives on August 9th, when Mercury moves into Leo and lights up your zone of creativity, romance, and pure play. If the Venus transit softened your relationships, this one hands you your spark back. Your mind starts turning toward artistic pursuits, hobbies, and the things that genuinely bring you joy. Your way of communicating becomes bolder, more expressive, almost theatrical, and people notice. This is a fantastic window to pitch a creative idea you've been sitting on, because your confidence in sharing it will be running high. You may even feel the urge to revive an old creative project you'd quietly given up on, and that instinct is worth following. When you trust your creative gut during this period, the results tend to be original and genuinely inspiring. Your romantic life gets more playful too. Conversations become more passionate and direct, and you'll likely find yourself taking the lead in planning spontaneous dates or fun outings. This is a time to reconnect with your inner child, to keep things light, and to actually say what you want out loud instead of hinting at it. Heavy, overly serious conversations aren't the vibe right now, and that's okay. If you'd like to understand how this creative and romantic energy plays out in your own chart, a personalized birth chart reading can reveal exactly where these themes land for you. The details are in the description box. Bad news number 1. Mars enters Cancer, August 11th. Tension comes home. Here's the first area where you'll need to be careful. On August 11th, Mars, your ruling planet, moves into Cancer and drops a surge of intense energy right into your home and family life. Mars is not entirely comfortable here, and that's exactly why this requires your attention. On the surface, there's opportunity. You may feel a strong drive to tackle home improvement projects, reorganize your living space, or even take bold action around moving or real estate. Channeling energy into making your home more comfortable and secure is genuinely favored. But the shadow side is real. This transit can surface unresolved emotional issues at home, creating friction with family members or roommates that seems to come out of nowhere. You might feel a fierce protective urge over your inner circle, which is beautiful, but it can tip into defensiveness if you're not aware of it. Underneath all of this, your emotional foundations are being stirred. Your inner drive becomes tightly linked to your need for emotional safety, and you may find yourself reacting to stress more from the gut than from logic. This is actually a powerful time to cut ties with situations that threaten your peace and to consciously work on healing old family patterns. But go gently. The same energy that helps you set firm boundaries can also blow up a small disagreement if you let it run unchecked. Pause before you react, especially at home. If tension at home or with family is weighing on you, our question-based personal guidance can look at exactly what your chart says about the situation. Reach out through the WhatsApp number or chat link in the description box. Good news number 3. New moon and solar eclipse in Leo, August 12th. A cosmic reset on your identity. The third and arguably most exciting piece of good news lands on August 12th, when a new moon coincides with a solar eclipse in Leo. This is the headline event of your entire month, and it presses a massive reset button on the part of your life ruling joy, identity, and passion. You may feel an undeniable internal calling to step into a more authentic, more vibrant version of yourself. This eclipse marks the beginning of a genuinely new chapter in how you express who you are and how you seek recognition. Opportunities can appear, sometimes unexpectedly, that line up almost perfectly with your most heartfelt personal goals. The message from the sky is clear. Stop hiding your light and claim your space. If you've been holding back a bolder version of yourself, this is the moment it wants to come forward. You might even feel a sudden urge to reinvent your personal brand or your entire creative expression. And that's the eclipse doing its work. Because eclipses tend to bring fated, accelerated events. Any new romantic or creative path that opens now carries real weight. You may get sudden clarity about what genuinely makes you happy versus what you've been doing out of obligation. This is the time to set intentions around taking bold risks and releasing that nagging imposter syndrome that's been holding you back. Unexpected news could catalyze a completely new direction for a passion project. Take the leap. The growth it leads to can be deeply rewarding and long-lasting. If you've been questioning your direction, our Life Purpose reading can help you uncover your unique strengths and your soul's mission. You'll find the link in the description box. Bad news number 2. The Virgo shift, August 23 and 25. Don't let the inner critic take over. The second area of caution unfolds in the second half of the month, and it's subtle. On August 23rd, the Sun enters Virgo, followed by Mercury on August 25th. Both light up your zone of daily routines, work, health, and mindset. On its own, this is productive energy, but for an impulsive big-picture sign like Aries, it comes with a warning. The Sun in Virgo turns the spotlight onto your daily schedule, your physical habits, and your overall organization. You'll likely feel a strong urge to detoxify your routine, cut out time-wasting activities, and build a healthier, more predictable structure. Your professional focus zeroes in on efficiency and refining your craft, and you may be recognized by higher-ups for your reliability. There's real satisfaction available in mastering the small, mundane details you usually skip past. Then Mercury in Virgo sharpens your mind for detailed, analytical thinking. Your communication becomes precise and practical, and you'll find it easier to break overwhelming projects into manageable steps. This is a strong window for signing contracts or reviewing documents that need careful scrutiny, and for solving complicated problems simply by organizing the facts logically. But here's the trap, and it's an important one. All this Virgo precision can quickly curdle into harsh self-criticism. You may find yourself becoming overly critical of yourself or of the people around you, holding everything to an impossible standard. The same eye that spots flaws in systems can start picking apart your own worth. Use this energy to improve, not to punish. Notice when helpful attention to detail crosses over into perfectionism, and give yourself the grace to be a work in progress. If you want to know how this productive period can be used for real career growth without burning out, our career reading and birth chart reading can map the timing for you. Details are in the description box. Full moon in Pisces, August 28th, time to release. August ends on a deeply emotional and healing note. On August 28th, a full moon in Pisces arrives in the most private, spiritual corner of your chart, urging you to rest, reflect, and recharge behind the scenes. Deeply buried emotions may rise to the surface, finally asking to be acknowledged and released. This is a powerful moment for forgiveness, both toward others and toward yourself. You may feel a strong need to protect your mental health, to step away from the daily grind, and to detach from situations that have been quietly draining you. There's an opportunity here to break free from subconscious self-sabotage and to practice radical acceptance of the things you simply can't control. This is also a phase of spiritual closure. Your intuition runs high, and your dreams and gut feelings can offer real guidance if you listen. It's the perfect time to finally close the door on a chapter that has naturally run its course, to find peace through quiet solitude, journaling, or meditation, and to lovingly let go of a toxic attachment or a limiting belief. Trust that clearing out the old is making essential space for what's coming next. Our monthly forecast gives you a personalized roadmap so you can prepare for exactly these emotional turning points before they arrive. Reach out through the description box. So there's your August, Aries. 3 real openings in love, creativity, and personal reinvention. and 2 areas around home and self-criticism where a little awareness goes a long way. The sky is clearly on the move, and the more consciously you work with it, the more this month can genuinely shift your life in the direction you've been wanting. If anything in this video felt like it was describing your exact situation, remember that your personal birth chart holds the specifics that a general forecast simply can't. Whether it's a full birth chart reading, a career reading, a relationship compatibility or soulmate reading, a life purpose reading, a monthly or yearly forecast, or question-based personal guidance for one pressing situation, we're here to help you see your own sky clearly. You'll find the WhatsApp number and chat link in the description box. Take care of yourself this month, trust your instincts, and I'll see you in the next one.